What's up everybody? My name is Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Before we begin, I gotta give two big shout outs. One is to Blue Games. He made this thumbnail that you are looking at, and I asked him if I was curious to see how well his thumbnails came out to potentially use them for my videos, and it came out great. So shout outs to him. I'll link his Twitter channel down below and his YouTube channel, so go check him out. He does mostly Storm 4 stuff, so it's pretty cool. Be sure to give him a shout out from us. Now, the other one I want to give a big shout out to is Astro Haven. So you guys have just witnessed the intro. I did not create this. You can see the little watermark on the bottom, Astro Haven. I do have permission to use it, but I'm trying to ask him to see if I can get the watermark removed. Either way, I could care less. The intro is amazing. I'll link his Vine below. This is from his Vine. He's not making any more videos, unfortunately, but if you want to go check out what he did make, I'll link it down below. Now, to begin this conversation today, we are going to be going over Curse Mark II Sasuke and One Tail Naruto. And I got a bunch of stuff written down, so this is going to be my in-depth analysis, and from now on, I'm probably going to be doing pairs of characters that go well together for my analysis videos. So I'm going to be comparing Naruto. I'm going to be going in depth about Naruto and Sasuke, and then to compare them, I'm using Lee as a reference. So let's start with Naruto, right? Now we'll go over his attack, his health, his jutsus, and then we'll go into all the calculations after. So Naruto with like I like, if you watch the Minato video, I always go over the pills. Pills are very important when considering the calculations. In HP they actually don't matter, but in attack, yes they do. So HP is 1108 plus 300 for health pills is 1408. 2410 attack plus 100 is 2510 attack. His normal jutsu 4 chakra gives you an attack boost of 50% for 9 turns. Restores chakra gauge by 2. Now, let me go over the ultimate and then I'll go back to the normal jutsu. Ultimate jutsu is 8 cost. It's 12 attack in brave damage to one enemy if wisdom, right? If they are wisdom type, he does 12 attack, and then 10 attack to any other element. So both of these are very unique ultimates, and I'll start with the normal jutsu. Normal jutsu gives you an attack boost of 50%, right, for 9 turns. Now, to give you perspective how broken this actually is, just that part. Lone Survivor Sasuke, right, the original Sasuke that came out in this game, the first 6-star Sasuke, his secret jutsu Sharingan for 8 chakra gives him a 10 turn 50% attack boost. So now we get to have it on a normal jutsu for half the cost. And then not only that, it restores chakra gauge by 2. So it's significantly better than Sasuke's ultimate while being a normal jutsu, while being half the cost. So it's like, it's just cool to look at it right now. What was once someone's ultimate jutsu is now someone else's normal jutsu, and improved. So yeah, there you go for the power creep. But continuing on, now what this means is that 9 turns means it takes 3 turns to return back to you, I guess, or the character you're starting off on. So Naruto goes, he uses his jutsu, the next person goes, and then on the 3rd turn it goes, it's back to him. So you'll have 6 turns remaining. Now you can reuse this jutsu again if you have the chakra for it, and then from 6 turns remaining, it'll go to you'll add plus 9, so you'll be at 15 turns, and then you subtract 1 for the turn that you just finished, so it'll go down to 14 turns. And then you can do it again when it comes back, and it'll go to 20 turns, because 20 turns is the cap. And then not only that, each time you do it, you're increasing the attack boost. So it goes to 150% attack boost, just like Lee. Now, his attack at 150% is 6275, meaning each hit he does is 6275. And if we go to Lee, for example, his attack boost 150% gives him his normal attack 5760. And he also takes slip damage. So he's got less of an attack while also taking slip damage. And the difference is Lee's takes, what is it? It takes 10 chakra, right? This technically, okay, it's hard to explain. It takes 10 chakra, and this takes 4 plus 2 because you get 2 back. So 6, and then the same thing again, plus 2 because you get 2 back. So it takes 8 chakra to get to 150%. So it takes less amount of chakra, but it does cost more time, I guess, right? It just takes a little bit longer to accomplish, which is no big deal in this game because stalling is so, I guess, prevalent. Now what I wanted to go over is the damage on the ultimates. So, well, I just want to give a quick notice that this is broken. Absolutely broken, right? The character as a whole is busted. So he's by far, you know, like healers aside, he competes for like the #1 spot with like Sakura, I guess, because he just one-shots everything. And we'll get into the damage he does. So his ultimate jutsu, 8 chakra, 12 attack, and bravery. It's 12 times multiplier if the enemy is wisdom. So now let's go over the numbers, right? Let's say he doesn't use any multipliers, right? He doesn't use his normal jutsu any times, and he's just using his base attack. So his damage to a wisdom target will be 2510 times 12. That'll give you 30,120. And then you also have to add in the type advantage multiplier, which is 1.5. So he'll be hitting 45,180 to someone he's strong against. Now, if you compare that to Lee will do, to a type effective target, he'll do 27,648 after using his ultimate, right? So if once Lee uses his ultimate, gets the attack boost, and then the next turn he uses his normal jutsu, that move will do 18,432, and then with the type effectiveness, it does 27,648. Now, so we already see that Naruto doubles that damage, and he does it in 3 less turns, because he does it in 8 chakra, Lee does it in 11 in a sense, because he has 10 chakra for his ultimate, and then he needs 1 more chakra to do his normal jutsu. Now let's go over, I guess, the non-wisdom part, so the non-type effective part. 10 attack to all other elements, 10 times multiplied to all other enemies. So it's just a plain 25,000. And then for Lee, it would be 18,000. And that's, when I talk about Lee, I'm talking about while he's in his ultimate state. So now let's go over how much damage does Naruto do when he has a 150% multiplier. So to wisdom, Naruto does 2510 times 2.5 is the equivalent of 150%, times 12 gives you 75,300. That number is insane to begin with, but that's not the end of it. You gotta multiply that by 1.5 for the type advantage to wisdom. That gives you a whopping 112,950 damage to a wisdom target. That's insane. I thought Minato's damage was insane. That was 25,000, you know, like with type advantage. But this is absolutely bonkers, right? And this is consistent, right? It's not like it's anything difficult to do. You can do this so easily. You just set up chakra, like, you know, you just get your boost to 150%, you get your turns to 20 turns, you walk into the boss room with max chakra, and it's like, you know, just one shot the boss. I'm pretty sure you can one shot S rank. So, you know, that's the damage we're talking about. And then just hitting a non-wisdom unit, so 2510 times 2.5 for the 150% boost times 10 for the multiplier is 62,750. This guy is still one-shotting everything else to begin with, even if it's not wisdom. So there you have it. That is the broken Naruto. And I didn't stop there, because, you know, when I say in-depth analysis, it's in-depth, okay? I'm telling you. Actually, you know what? I might cut this down to just Naruto, since it's already 10 minutes. And then I'll do Sasuke in a different video, because I still have more to talk about Naruto. Well, it's kind of comparing Lee and Naruto, right? Because they're the closest to each other in terms of judging a character. So what I'll do is I'll save this video will be for Naruto, and then Sasuke will be in a different video, because I don't want to push it to 20 minutes. So now we're looking at Lee, and now Lee is getting a limit break next week. We don't know the numbers, but I decided to give him a estimated final stat value, right, with a limit break. Let's say he gets a whopping 1,000 attack more, putting him at 3204 before pills or 3304 with pills, right? Let's say that's his attack, right? Over 3,000. What can he do then? His normal jutsu before any boost, right? Just 5 chakra, 3.2 multiplier will do 10,573. His ultimate jutsu, using his ultimate jutsu will give his normal attack. His normal attacks will become 8,260 attack, so that would be more than Naruto. And then his jutsu, after being in like the 8 gates form, will do 26,432. And let's say he's using it against a heart unit, right? It's type effective, so that would be 39,648. Now, if we take a look at that, right, his jutsus do no damage compared to Naruto. Even if we gave him these insanely, like, I don't think Lee's, like, I think Lee's will hit 3,000, but he'll stop at that. I don't think he'll get 1,000 attack from limit breaking. I could be wrong, but that's just my, based on what we've seen. But even if he got 1,000 attack, right, he'd be almost like, he's 800 attack more than Naruto right now. He still does a fraction of the damage Naruto does. Like, he does half the damage Naruto does to a random unit that's not even wisdom, while Lee is attacking a heart unit. So just to put it in perspective, that even with the limit break, Lee's damage is nothing compared to Naruto. His normal attacks are solid. They'd be 8,000 each, 8,260. But his jutsus wouldn't come close to Naruto. Now, I'm gonna give you the other side of it, right? I'm like very in favor of Naruto. So this is the counter argument. Sometimes the damage doesn't matter. Right? There's a certain point where you can have more damage and you get nothing out of it, right? It's known as like diminishing returns. So that's kind of what happens in this game. After a certain point, having more damage means nothing, because you get to the point where you can one-shot a unit, and then you don't need any more damage than that, right? Like, if you can always kill a unit no matter what, then having, like, doubling your damage or anything won't do anything. Of course, there's boss fights, but most of the boss fights aren't, like, once you get to the boss, there's plenty of ways to take it down, right? But I'm talking about just, like, killing off units in general. When you can have enough damage to kill off units, it's having more damage than that doesn't really add much, which is like a big reason why Deidara isn't as good as Shikakugara, because Deidara's ultimate, even though it does a lot more damage than Shikakugara's, it's not needed, because Shikakugara can, with less damage, still kill any unit. So, and then he has less chakra also. So it's kind of like that. And what was I gonna say? But it always has the benefit in I wouldn't say there's never any diminishing returns when it comes to boss fight. But how limited is that? Like, we're just talking about a third, a 33% part of a stage rather than the 66%, right? Because we got to go through 2 stages to get to that part. But even then, I mean, boss fights are really important. but I'm just saying that, you know, most of the game is killing fodder units, and then boss fight is last. So I think that about covers it all. Thank you guys for watching my in-depth Naruto analysis. Technically it was a Lee analysis as well, but I was just using Lee as a reference or a comparison to Naruto to show how much, you know, how good is Naruto. You always gotta compare it to something. So I hope you guys like these videos. I love doing these numbers. I wish I could show you my I got a notepad with like 20 different units on here with all different calculations set up, so I can see, you know, I like just putting all these numbers down and taking a look at it. Next video will be Sasuke analysis. I'll probably drop that. I don't know. I might do 2 videos today. So if I do, you'll see the Sasuke analysis today, because tomorrow is update day. So we in Global get a bunch of new stuff. I'm not gonna put that on this video, but once again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of the intro, and be sure to give these guys a big shout out. I really appreciate the work that they do and how they help me out. Until next time, guys, Mystic Warriors out.